Hey, what's up, white boy? Okay, so furry lover, and I believe this guy's a juggalo lover also, or what he was formerly known as. Okay, so first of all, I'm not mad about this. I'm not upset he's back. I think the guy's funny. He's humorous, and okay, so I want to talk about this though, cause went to his channel, cause I thought that maybe he, I'm like, hey, maybe I should check out what his videos are, right? So I go to his channel and I see. Okay, so I'm like, okay, maybe I'll watch some Juggalo hate videos, but they're probably not worth responding to. I've seen a lot of Juggalo hate videos and or whatever, and videos making fun of Juggalos, and honestly, it's all the same crap. And I think the best way to show we actually don't care is don't respond to the same crap again and again, cussing someone out. That doesn't exactly help, especially when you have someone like the Juggalo lover, aka the furry lover. It doesn't exactly help our cause, especially when the person's humorous and, is just, being humorous and, you just cuss them out. That just makes you obviously look really gullible and really stupid. But, you know, I digress. So I go to his channel and I see his videos, but then I see one about atheists. Okay, so as you know, I'm one of those people that like loves to talk about religion, whatever. That's just anyone who's seen my videos knows that that's something that I just love to discuss. It's an interesting thing to discuss, and people, I love to just not bash, but because I don't bash people. That's a waste of time and it's just retarded. But to insult, not insult. That's freaking wrong word again. Okay, but to like prove wrong some of the people who hate on atheists or agnostics or whatever. Um, and then I see his video about atheists, and okay, so I click on it. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna prove this guy wrong. And then I listen to it. I'm like, this is funny. I listened to it, and like, I could just tell the sarcasm. The sarcasm like couldn't have been more obvious. And that's the thing. It's comedy. It's sarcasm. At least in that video, from what I've seen, it's sarcasm. I mean, if you look at some people, their views aren't much different than that, but the way he put it, I could tell. You know what I mean? I could tell there was humor in it. Whether he actually has something against atheists, I don't know. You know, you mentioned atheists being bullies. Some are, but I don't. I try not to be. um, but I could tell there was sarcasm. I think the biggest problem is with the juggalos a lot of times is taking guys like this way too serious. Okay, um, instead of cussing him out, if you want to like talk to him, maybe like you white boy, I find it very interesting how you just go and talk to haters sometimes. How you just go and talk to people who self-proclaimed juggalo haters or people who make fun of the fam, and you go have a discussion with them, and I think that's interesting because so many of us just go ahead and just say, "Rah, you hate juggalos," and never bother to ask them why. I think that's an interesting thing when people just. I'm guilty of it myself too. You know, I will not regret a word I said in my Juggalo haters video, but I think my perspective has definitely grown to the point of where I don't see the necessity in making videos like that. And so I like arguing things and proving people wrong, but when you just get all butthurt and upset and start cussing people out, you just make yourself and the fam look stupid. When you yell at everybody who says that they don't like ICP or that ICP sucks on your page, you make the fam look stupid. Um, Now, I don't have a problem with the Juggalo lover, the furry lover. I do honestly have a problem with the Brown Madman for the simple fact. At first I came up to him and I'm like, I didn't come up to him, but I just posted on his comment and I'm like, dude, you're funny. I'm like, yeah, it's humorous. But I think the difference is that, you know, he tries to like go and waste his time and hate on a bunch of juggalos and just seriously takes it way too far, making millions of videos about just about every juggalo there is on YouTube, just trying to stalk out juggalos he could possibly find to hate on. And he then tries to come on and say, well, it's because they're not being themselves. And so, you know, someone who has that much time, someone like the Brown Madman, is honestly pathetic. You know, it's not humorous, it's stupid when you have someone like him. You know, and then he gets mad when people say he looks like a caveman after hating on a bunch of people, multiple racist remarks, and just generally just like taking the whole making fun of juggalos thing, which is what the juggalo lover, the furry lover, whatever does, and taking it to the extent of personally trying to harass any juggalo he can find on YouTube. Okay? Any juggalo he can find to personally harass them and, like, just will not leave people alone. And I think that's where the line has to be drawn, at least for me, as to where I start having a problem. You know, you can hate on juggalos all you want, and if you're like the juggalo lover, you'll probably get a good laugh out of me. Yeah, I'm a juggalo, but that doesn't mean I don't have a sense of humor. But, I mean, I think, yeah, juggalos don't worry so much about people like the juggalo lover. And I think the people we really need to worry about are the people that will harass juggalos. Because that's taking it too far, at least in my thoughts. That's taking things too far when you harass, physically assault people, things like that, simply for being a juggalo. My friends make fun of me for being a juggalo. They can go ahead, do it all they want. It doesn't hurt me. It's funny. Okay? Yeah, juggalos are different. Ha 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 ha. You know? Go ahead. If it's humorous to you, go ahead. Get a good laugh. It's not hurting me. But when you take it to the extent of actually attempting to hurt juggalos for being juggalos, that's where I draw the line. So juggalo lover, if you're watching this, I have no problem with you. You know, you're humorous, you're funny. I like your videos. If you want to talk to me, go ahead. You know, or not. I really don't care. But I just, either of you, I hope can understand this, and this is a message to the fam. Just, you know, don't get too caught up in every little guy making fun of juggalos, every little person making fun of juggalos. Just accept it for what it is, humor, and laugh. Or don't laugh if you honestly don't think it's funny. But that's just a matter of taste and humor. Alright, so, yeah. Much clown love, or, you know, much clown hate. I don't know. I had something funny in my head, but it failed. Alright, so, yeah. Much clown love. Peace out.